Hello, everyone. My name is Rohini Das, and I'm 17 years old, and I'm the founder and president of the STEMinist Stories. Today, we'll be speaking with Judy Pan, who is a mathematics teacher for high schoolers at the Academies of Loudoun in Virginia. Thank you so much for taking the time to speak with us and our fellow STEMinists today. And we're all so excited to talk to you today and learn more about you.
Thank you for having me, Rohini.
Okay, so why don't we start off by you telling us a bit about yourself?
So I am currently a math teacher at the Academies of Loudoun Academy of Science program, and I teach high school math. This year I'm teaching 10th grade math analysis with statistics and senior BC calculus. And then I graduated from the University of Virginia back in 2018 with my master's.
Oh, yeah, that's really, really cool. Miss Pan is actually my teacher. She's an amazing teacher, and I've had her for like 2 years of my high school. So how did you get interested in mathematics? Is it something that you've always been interested in, or is it something you got interested later on in? How did that happen?
So my favorite subject in school has always been math. I like how math is more like problem solving based, and it's really cool to learn how everything is connected and related to each other. But I think one of the reasons why I'm really into math is because my dad used to be a math and computer science professor. So I think as I was growing up, he was always asking me math questions, and I think that definitely influenced me a lot. And math became my favorite subject in school as well because I naturally just liked it.
For sure. There's many, many applications of math that I didn't know when I was young, but like I've been using it throughout my life, and I think that it's really, really useful. Yeah. So what's your favorite part of being a math teacher for high schoolers? And do you have a favorite grade to teach?
Oh, so favorite grade to teach. I guess so far I actually like teaching all of the grades. One of my favorite things about teaching is seeing you grow, seeing that light bulb moment that a lot of teachers talk about when you finally understand a topic. So at first it's like, oh, I'm so confused, but then when you finally understand a topic, that makes me really happy.
Great. We've talked about all the things you like about being a math teacher, but did you face any challenges while becoming a math teacher, like along the way, or even now that you are a math teacher, do you face any challenges on a daily basis?
So I guess on the way to becoming a math teacher, I had to obviously go to school to get the math degree and then the master's in the secondary education. There definitely were some math classes that I struggled with, times when I felt like I didn't have anyone to ask for help. So that was one of the struggles that I experienced personally.
So how did you get past these struggles? Like when you were in college and if you struggled in a math class, how did you keep yourself going?
Yeah, so I used to be afraid of reaching out to people in my class or like talking to other classmates I don't know. But I think during that time I was like, okay, this is like a survival thing. I have to be comfortable with talking to people I don't know. So in the class, I would try to ask someone a question, even though I had no idea who they are. And some of them actually became long-term friends, which is pretty nice. So never be afraid to, talk to people in your class, talk to people in your life, even if they're all strangers. And then I guess in general, overall, just maintaining a positive attitude because it's really easy to, especially in the STEM field or like math, when things can get hard with like proof-based classes and everything, it's really easy to feel dejected and like, oh, I'm not as smart as my classmate here who's answering all the questions kind of thing. But you just always want to maintain a growth mindset, being like, oh, I can do this. Like having that positive attitude is really important.
Yeah, that's amazing advice for the feminists who are watching this. We all go through that time where, we go through a struggle and we don't know what we're doing. We don't know how to do something. But seeing someone who made it across the other side, like yourself, I feel like it would inspire them and show them that it is possible to get through the rough patch. And you learn things along the way, and that's really inspiring. So we know that you like doing math, but what do you like doing outside of school? Do you have any hobbies or passions? What do you like to do?
So I guess I'm known to be someone that wears a lot of hats. So my main full-time job is teaching math at the Academy of Science, Academies of Loudoun. And then on the side, I do a lot of photography-related stuff. So I have a food gig. I guess like I made like a food Instagram, and then it became something really big. So now restaurants invite me, or like businesses invite me to go to their restaurants and eat for free, and to take pictures of our food and like post on our Instagram kind of thing. So that's one. And then the second thing is I also like taking pictures of people. So I do a lot of portrait photography. So take pictures at weddings, engagements, family photography, all of that. And then recently another gig that came up was social media manager for a crepe restaurant in Vienna. I'm actually running their Instagram page and running their Facebook and TikTok and everything. So that's another thing that I do on the side. And I also tutor. So I guess tutoring is really related to my full-time job, but I guess I have like 4 or 5 side things that I do.
That's really, really cool. So what is an accomplishment of yours in mathematics that you are really proud of?
Well, I guess one thing is back in college, surviving through all of those hard math classes. When I finally graduated, I was really happy. And then I guess currently as a teacher, I feel a sense of great accomplishment whenever there's a student that was, struggling a lot at first, but then after a couple of weeks or a couple of months, I can truly see them grow.
Yeah, it's like when you were in college, you made it past college, and now you can see these like different kids, and you can see them past their struggles, and it's kind of this whole learning curve type thing, right?
Yep.
Wow, yeah. Great. So our last question is, what advice would you give to aspiring feminists as they enter the fields of their choice?
So I think one of the main advices, one that I mentioned earlier, is to never give up, because sometimes people they choose to go through a path. They're like, oh, I want to be a doctor, or like I want to be a computer scientist or something, or like go into finance. But then during the process, they're like, oh, this class is kind of hard, and then they choose to give up. But I think it's important to don't worry about those bumps that you might hit in the road, because when you go past it, you get a really good sense of achievement. So never give up. Always learn from your mistakes or failures that happen. Sometimes you feel like you're doing everything correct, but you still encounter some not really great things in life, but you just want to make sure that you're learning from those. Never give up. So you want to make sure that you maintain that growth mindset.
I think that's amazing advice. A large portion of the people who will be watching this are kids that are our age, who are finding themselves now, and they're probably running into their own struggles, and seeing someone like you, for example, talk about how they made it past the hard part definitely will inspire them, show them that they can achieve whatever they want as long as they keep working towards it. So, fellow feminists, that is all we have today. If you want to see the other episodes of the STEMinist Stories with other inspiring men, please look at the description for the link to our website, which is storiesforfeminists.org, and our LinkedIn and Ms. Pan's LinkedIn will also be added below as well. Also, from the next episode, we'll be giving shout-outs to 2 of our fellow feminists at the end. So make sure you either subscribe and like or comment below this video and send us a message on our website to be featured. Thank you so much, Ms. Pan. It was amazing. It was great talking to you.
Yeah, it was great talking to you, Rohini. Thanks for having me.